Welcome to the model Digital Literacy and Digital Citizenship, developed under the project DigiTeach. Once you have followed this model, you will be able to understand what digital literacy and digital competencies are, know the areas and competencies of the European Digital Competence Framework, understand the concept of online identity, list and recognize the different benefits and risks in the online identity's presence, understand why educators must be prepared for digital education, and know the areas and competencies in the European Digital Competence Framework for educators. But first of all, it's important to understand what it means to have digital skills. Being digitally literate or digital competent goes far beyond the ability to technically operate an electronic device. It involves the safe and the critical use of technologies. The Digital Competence Framework for Citizens provides a common understanding of what digital competence is. It encompasses 5 key areas and 21 competencies. Mastering these competencies is important for users to acquire the necessary digital competence for success in the workplace and to play an active role as citizens. But when we talk about the digital world, we cannot forget the concept of digital citizenship. In fact, it's important to understand that the Internet and web define the online world, a world organized in a social system and structured by social interaction. An Internet identity is a social identity that an Internet user establishes in online communities and websites, and that is socially and actively constructed. Social media represents the favorite playground where online identities express themselves. They can provide several benefits, however, there are some dangers deriving from this use. Taking this scenario into account, digital competence of educators is extremely important to allow them to fully exploit the potential of digital technologies in their teaching practices. A number of frameworks, self-assessment tools, and training programs have been developed to describe the facets of digital competence for educators and to help them assess their competencies, training needs, and offer targeted training. The European Framework for the Digital Competence of Educators aims to capture and describe the educator-specific digital competences by proposing 22 elementary competences, organized in 6 areas. It also proposes a progression model to help assess educators and develop their digital competences. It outlines 6 different stages through which an educator's digital competence typically develops, to help educators identify and decide on their specific steps to take to boost their competencies at the stage they are currently at. Finally, the Digital Competence Test allows anyone to self-assess freely their digital skills level across 6 areas of competencies related to learning and training. As seen for educators, being digitally literate includes the competencies to guide and direct their students towards a confident use of the digital world. Find out more about it in the other models of this section on digital citizenship and safety.